Hey everybody, Kenny here. Welcome back to our last Epoch playthrough. Last time we spent some time updating our build, so now we have a little more dexterity, a little more endurance threshold, and some more health. And we also made our first attempt against against the dungeons of this game, which are actually very cool. Unfortunately, my brain doesn't work right, so we did not. We were able to easily complete the first two tiers, but we wasted 2 keys on trying out the third tier, because every time I would go up against it, I wouldn't be able to process that I needed to use a dungeon mechanic in order to survive against the boss, or at what intervals I needed to use it to survive against the boss, which is most likely going to keep on happening, because, once again, my brain does not work right. Put that away. Oh, that's not the one. And we're heading back into the Soulfire Bastion. I mean, I only care about completing the tier 3. That's the one that I have all of my prophecies for. Once that's done, we're going to go into... Well, I mean, I only have 1 key after this, so if I don't do it on this one... if I don't do it on this one, and do it on the next one, then it ain't happening today. Doing tier 3. I have bound our mechanic to one of the keys on my keyboard, on my controller, so I can actually use it at my leisure. It's just that I have to think to do it, which is the problem. I wonder if the fact that, like, we sometimes hear our bird do the dive bomb thing, but then that just doesn't do it. I wonder if, like, that's... Ooh. I wonder if that's a bug or not. Okay, you're 86 now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my potion limit is 4, which means that none of those drop to potion. We got 40% on the first one again. You know, I wonder if the exits actually aren't... Because I've been assuming like this thing works on roguelite rules. Roguelite rules. So I've just been like figuring that, you know, it doesn't matter like which one I pick, because it's going to be random no matter what. I wonder if like that's not the case. I wonder if like there's always like, you know, like one of them always has the damage bonus and one of them is always something else. I would like the damage and the health bonus and the other one something else. But like if you pick the one on the right instead of the one on the top, then you get the Earl Fury. I don't think I found that one before. I might have though.
Not happening.
Ah, Keeper's Gloves. Every time I see unique gloves, my heart jumps, and then I get let down. Yeah, because unfortunately, like we have like the worst pair of our gloves we can get.
Not happening.
But we need a better pair in order to, like, in order to scale up. We need a better pair of our gloves, but have not been finding them. All of the doubles that we found, we have not found the. Yeah. Now what's funny is that like so in Legacy, I also found my gloves, and it's these same gloves. Like they wrote the same bad affixes that this one did. Same bad rolls.
Not happening.
Derek Skyle, we have those. Because you hear it doing the dive bomb thing, and then it just doesn't do it, and I don't know why that happens.
Not happening.
Because I'm never like in the middle of doing another Falcon thing when that happens. It's not like I'm interrupting it with another skill that I use. Yeah, because we see that like our Falcon Fist here. Like the one that matters is the falconry. The falconry and the center strike can roll between 1 and 4. Those are the ranges. And our additional melee damage, while unarmed, is based on the number of levels of falconry that we have. So, the less levels of falconry we have, the less damage we're doing with our with our main attack skill. Now we got damage 1 again. Okay. Got 505 of these, and hopefully I'll remember to use it during the fight. I'm dead. Yep. I was hoping to get to the potions in time. Dang. We only have 1 key left. Like, and I do enough damage that most likely if I was able to get a second Falcon Strike off, then that would just end the fight right there. But like once the waves start coming, like I completely lose the ability to recognize, like, you know, like what's going on. Like, I just, like, I can't think properly. Just how it is. Bit more dodge rating. And these keeper gloves don't have any legendary potential on them, so just sell these. They have a pair in Legacy. Keeper gloves just give armor, poison resist, minion poison resist, and chance to summon a swarm of bees. So, okay, we do have one of these. So that.
Yes.
Here are those. Alright, our last chance.
happening. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening.
Yeah, so this time I'm going to pick the one on the left. Pick the leftmost door. See if next area is still 40% more health and damage. Because it might just be that, you know, when you do this in tier 3, it's just always more health and damage. Okay, bring there. Cycle of Putrescence. I don't think I've seen that one before. Might have. Okay. Yeah, so I guess it's always, like tier 3 just always gives extra, the next area is always more, 40% more enemy health and damage.
Not happening. Not happening. Not happening.
Oh. I never noticed those golems explode on death any before. Oh well. That was all of our keys. We're not finishing our prophecies today. Unfortunate. Yeah, so I haven't found it there. I did not find it in Legacy either. This is the Cycle of Putrescence. Gives necrotic resistance, ward decay threshold, makes volatile zombies have a chance to resurrect equal to 100% divided by your number of minions. Oh, specifically zombies. Increase minion spell damage. Poison damage for your minions over time. +1 to your damage over time minion skills, and minion fire resistance. Yeah, so if you do the big zombie, then it'll always come back if you have this. Go to explode and then just resummon every time. Right. Try out Lightless Arbor. We haven't actually opened the way to this one. Should be this one here. Crowded Ridge. Yep. Okay. Path to the dungeon. Okay. Now have our waypoint here.
You can hear me?
Up.
Human, can you understand me?
Sure.
That's good. Everyone else seems to have lost themselves. As soon as they woke, they started stomping about, rumbling the entire mountain with their steps.
Was that the giant monster I saw near last refuge?
They are the only source of life that massive I can sense. So it may have been. Wait, I also detect other humans, and they are all under the mountain. No, this is not good.
That's just last refuge, where they live.
They won't live there for long while the mountain beneath is lumbering around, causing cave-ins and avalanches. Someone needs to stop them before the humans are all shattered into splinters. You are the only other living being that isn't acting like their head has rotted through, so you're going to have to help me.
Okay.
If you can find a way deeper into the caverns, of course. It's been so long. Can humans see in the dark?
Particularly well.
That could be a problem. Do not worry though. There are clusters of pyre amber that give off light you could use. Be careful though. If your bark is particularly dry, you might catch fire.
I don't have bark.
That's good then. Hurry and find a way in there so we can save the humans.
Okay, so the dungeon mechanic for this one is light. Oh, this one we can just jump straight to the tier 2 for some reason. Wonder why that is. Oh, is it because we've completed a tier 2 dungeon? Since we haven't completed a tier 3 dungeon, we don't have access to the tier 3. That's our thing. We got too far ahead of it, we'll be able to see. No, it catches up. And send it forward to, I don't know. And it'll catch back up to us. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. Why do we want to do that? There must be a purpose to it. Like, does not having the light give us something?
Not happening.
Let's see. Let's leave it here. Something starts stacking up or something? And oh, do enemies not attack us if there's no light? Is that what the mechanic is? While your burning amber is attached to you, it loses illumination. When you are hit, reducing the radius at which it illuminates enemies. Illumination loss depends on the damage dealt as percentage of your maximum health. Illumination can... Why did that go away? Illumination can be restored by slaying an amber elemental. Enemies outside the amber's light deal much more damage and take much less damage. So this is kind of like Delve.
Not happening.
Oh, there it is. Door over there.
Not happening.
Yeah, so essentially, like, you'd want to leave it behind in order to let the... Or like, in order to prevent your illumination from dying down.
You found a way into the caverns. I knew you would help.
Are you the same Spriggan from before?
Of course. I merely transferred my spirit to another tree. Any Spriggan can do it. Though there are fewer trees than when I was last awake. Far fewer. What happened to the world?
You don't know? How long were you asleep?
Well, Terra had just gone dormant and released the humans from the temple. I figured it would be good to be well rested before meeting all of them, so I decided to take a nap. How many dawns ago would that have been?
Playing the ruined future.
Oh. That is... We should stop the mountain beneath before any more humans die. Okay?
Later. Alright. Oh, do we need to keep that there? Oh no. Opens the way. I understand. So our next floor over there.
Not happening.
Mage here. Nope. We'll get something good someday.
Not happening.
They block stuff off here too. Yeah, I don't like the blocking thing. Like, I get that, you know, it kind of adds a procedural nature to the dungeons, but that's a crappy way to do it.
Not happening.
Why does this keep turning on? It's like the button that I have, like that bound to, isn't something that I could press by accident.
Not happening.
Like basically, like I like the way I used, like the reason that I originally started using a Steam controller was so that instead of like doing like regular like mouse and keyboard stuff, like which, you know, like is too difficult for me to manage. Like when I originally started using it so that I could do a binding where I could use the Joy-Con, not Joy-Con, but like the joystick on my controller to I could use a joystick on my controller to kind of turn it into like WASD movement, and, you know, which worked great on all of my games up until like the joystick on this controller started having a drift issue. And, you know, like, and in a game like this, you can't afford to have drift. So I've completely changed the way that I use my controller for these kind of games. And the button that I use to, you know, to hide the UI. Oh, did I not talk to the guy in the other area? That was the whole reason why I wasted all that time there. I'm angry at myself. So like the button that I use for hiding things is like when you click the joystick. Once again, I don't use a joystick anymore. Like the only time I use it is to turn that on and off. That's just why it's bound there. Because I can't accidentally press it. But somehow I keep on turning it off. Even though I'm not pressing that. Very weird.
Human, We are nearly there. There is something I must tell you, though. You must stop the mountain beneath, no matter what. Even if you must take your torch and burn this entire forest to ash. The humans living under the mountain must be protected at all costs.
Why do you care so much about humans?
I was grown by a Terra herself, in the temple that was once down here. Unlike the mad, rotted Spriggans of this time, or the selfish, wild-born ones of the past, her will forms my very roots. In her absence, I will protect humans, even if it is only by guiding you.
About to fight the mountain beneath. We gotta use our thing to burn these. Oh, no. We're just supposed to attack it. I was overcomplicating it. And it is kindled. Alright, is there another one on this side? Yeah. Take care of that. Kindle. And it's kindled. Oh. Okay, so that was just... That wasn't the boss fight, that was just the precursor to entering the boss fight.
Not happening.
Dora's Grave Chill. Definitely found those before. Yeah, they're just guy. I'm gonna take it, but like that just broke my heart right there because I confused sapphire with turquoise. I was like, did I just get the perfect ring? Nope.
We've done it! Though, I admit I was not expecting you to take my burning the entire forest to ash example quite so literally. That aside, I think I know what the mountain beneath was heading towards after all. There is something in the temple here, radiating power. Maybe they were hoping to chomp it up in their big rocky maw?
Less about the maw, more about the power in the temple.
Oh yes. Let me just reach into the roots near it and... Yes. It seems to want... wants.
Want wants?
Yes. You give it something you want, and it might give you something you want more. Humans want shiny gold things, right? If you give it some of those, that might work.
What are you gonna do now?
Wither and die, probably. There are no routes connecting this place with where the humans are hiding. And even if I could travel there, it won't be long before this world finishes dying. You are not going to die with it, though. I can tell.
Is there anything I can do?
You shouldn't worry about it. I'm just a Spriggan after all. But if you are really worried about it, here, take a clipping of me and plant it somewhere else. Maybe I'll take root.
Thank you.
There is no need to thank me. You're the one who saved all those humans after all. At the cost of burning up what is probably the last forest in this ruined world. But that is okay. Farewell.
Bye. Oh, what is this? Vault of Uncertain Fate. Okay, so just give it gold. Or how many times you can decline. How come it says I only have 71,000 gold? I don't really... guess. Sure. Yeah, so even if you decline, it still raises the price. But does it charge me for declining, though? No. I don't care about lightless harbor keys. I mean, if that's my actual money, I definitely don't want to be spending all that. Yeah, and like I don't know how this works, so I don't want to spend that and find out I wasted all my money. Okay. Yeah, so that was my actual money. Glad I didn't spend it all. I don't know why it was so low, though. I thought I was at like 150k last time.
Yes.
won't buy any
Be well.
runes of shattering anymore. And light this harbor again, so we get a tier 3 under our belts. Yeah, but this dungeon must be the reason why people were actually like, I didn't do it because, you know, like, I don't play online, and like, even if I did, like, I doubt I would have been aware of the fact that it was something that was going on. But like the like whatever like the money duping issue was, like, I guess like this dungeon must be the reason why people were bothering to do that. Because when I saw that in the patch notes that they were like on the end their little article on why they were trying to combat it, like, I didn't understand like why anyone would want to, like, what the value was in even bothering to like to dupe gold in this game. And I guess maybe like, yeah, the fact that if you had infinite money, then you could just go and like get like the craziest chest out of this place. Like, seems like a waste though while they're doing that. This is definitely like the weakest of the dungeons so far.
Not happening.
Because the like the fire dungeon, like I felt like that you know that dungeon mechanic was actually like very interesting and cool. Like, unfortunately, like, you know, like, I'm too much of a dummy to be able to take advantage of it. But for, like, normal people, like, I'm sure that no. Yeah, I'm sure like normal people will be able to actually do the like the fight against Cremoris without like losing track of what they're doing every couple seconds.
Not happening. Not happening.
we are getting closer to where the mountain beneath is headed.
Does the mountain beneath want?
Want? Titans are simple creatures. Even if the ones that figured out how to speak like to pretend they are not. The mountain beneath is probably looking for food and getting upset about finding nothing.
There are other titans?
There used to be, at least. From what I can sense, they are all gone except the one we are following. Not that this world could support them anymore.
What woke you in the mountain beneath?
I am not sure. Maybe we could tell that there isn't much time left to be awake anymore.
Okay. Follow the lure for this area.
Not happening. Not happening.
Hey. Found 3 shrines of wealth in here. A good haul. I'd say it's like mechanically
Not happening.
intended, except that we didn't find any of those our first time through.
Not happening.
Nope. Haven't found it yet. Ah. Yeah, I think the the area itself, like the telegraph of the skill, I think actually slows you. Either that or like those I don't know. It can't be an aura thing because like all auras you see. Not an aura thing. I think that's what it is. That
Human, can you hear me?
if you're inside of the telegraph, then it slows you.
Not happening. Not happening.
Went as wrong a way as I could have gone.
Not happening.
By the way, by the time this comes up, by the time this video is up on YouTube, my first
Not happening.
like scripted review video should be up that I did for Octopath Traveler 2.
Not happening.
Like it's a short video. Like I think it's only like 6 minutes long.
Not happening.
I'm gonna do something similar for last Epoch once I'm done with all the dungeons. Mind you, unlike Octopath 2, I do plan on going back to this game. But like, I'm gonna use the same name for all of the reviews, but I guess maybe like I guess I'll call it. I guess like anytime I come back to the game, like I'll theme it as though like the game's a zombie or something.
Not happening. Not happening.
It's just occurring to me that I should probably do the arena also.
Not happening.
Like I wasn't intending to, but like, I was just thinking about like the way that the arena used to be.
Not happening.
Something that doesn't make sense if you have a hardcore mode in your game. So
Not happening.
They must have added like some kind of like mechanic to the arenas. Like you can actually leave. It used to be that, you know, you go to the arena and then the way you finish the arena is you went too far and died.
Not happening. Not happening.
Cuckoo. Definitely haven't seen that before. I got the minion damage one, but has intelligence on it and bad fortune potential.
Not happening.
Okay. Down.
Not happening.
What? What killed me? What just killed me? What the hell was that? I literally didn't see what killed me. Like, okay, I set the thing on fire. Time to go do the thing. And then I just died. And I have no idea what happened. was the telegraph supposed to have shown up that it was going to slam down and like the graphic didn't trigger or something? I don't know what happened. That is upsetting. That is very upsetting. Oh well. The Cuckoo. Offhand Catalyst. Intelligence. That increases the effect of haste. Gain haste anytime you use a traversal skill. Cuckoo may permanently change into a random exalted item when nearby enemy dies. That's weird. Word gain on a kill, word decay threshold, chance avoidance, dodge rate. So if you actually use this, there's just a random chance when you kill an enemy that it'll turn into like an item that is not this. That is weird. So you'd only ever want to use this if you have an extra one. 49k away from our tier 6. Might as well go and visit. Not making any progress with these dungeons. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to run a timeline just to get keys back. Run that anyway. I'm definitely not going to take that. That was weird. Why did it go down and then up? We have this this glove one here is not giving us gloves. I'm getting upset. Both cost 4,000. Five for one rare enemy. What is the deal? Why are we not seeing gloves anymore? Why are you doing this? A nice little handful now.
Yes? I was just on my way to amend a record. How can I help you?
Try the boots. Gold magic. Overall, bad session. Didn't accomplish anything. Didn't pull anything off. Upsetting. So next time, use up the rest of our Lightless Arbor keys, however many we need to complete the tier 3. Then if we run out of these before we finish it, then we'll move on to Temporal Sanctum. Do the same thing there. Till we're done with that, and then move on to the arena. Do the same thing with the arena. We'll go to the memory. To the arena of memory. Yep. I mean, technically, we've completed both, you know, the Fire one and Lightless Arbor. Yes, I want that prophecy. Like this, we'll definitely do this on a lower tier first, just to see what the mechanic is. Gonna be it for this one. Everybody for stopping by and checking out. Right through, appreciate doing the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Vivictus, Numeris, and bye.